welcome back to another video. It is Sarah here, and in this video, we are going to be talking about developing your personal story and how you can use your story to do story selling. And in this video, I am going to feature the beautiful badass babe that I absolutely adore in my circle. And I got to have the privilege of working with her one day. During like a clarity coaching session, and she's amazing. She's such a badass. So the awesome part is that she also at one point had partnered with a network marketing company, and how I love how she did network marketing. And she's marketer and like abundance and all of that. And so I loved how she did that. And I want to show you it because I think it's going to help some of you. And she absolutely crushed it in network marketing. So I think this is going to help some of you be able to really get an example and show you how other people are other than just me, right? Because sometimes I think it's important to show other examples as well. And so that is what I wanted to show you. By the way, it's 3:33 right now. So yay. Okay. So Susie had partnered with a company, and it was a coffee based company or something where she got her skinny coffee from. So her whole story was how I kicked my Starbucks edition and lost pounds. Okay. And then it said, I just want to order now, pretty please. Like, okay, well, what is this? This is interesting. So, first of all, what we can gain from this is these could be two of the links in her bio, or if you're using my website template, you can create one of these. I have the template for this. You can absolutely go ahead and use that if you would like. It's super fast and super easy to set this up on your own personal template page. Or you don't even need that if you don't want to. If you're using Milkshake, you can go ahead and and if you want the tutorial on how to set up Milkshake, I do have that, by the way. So Milkshake is a free website builder. It's an app. So it's able to be done all from your phone, which makes it super easy, right? So on Milkshake, you can add an About Me card, and an About Me card would allow you to, let's see here. So you could even put something in there like this. You can put like multiple little pictures in there if you want. Um, really cool. So on that page, you would have a story section where you would tell your story. So as you can see, Susie said, I was addicted to Starbucks. It was bad. When I sipped my sugary lattes and frappuccinos, I was yawning and feeling sluggish. So I said I needed sugar to get me through the day, but then I'd get mad at myself for gaining weight, living a carby girl lifestyle. Okay. So she said, so if this is you, listen up. I went from Barbie to Carby. Okay, so she's now identifying with, this is where I was, this is what I was struggling with, this is how I was feeling. Okay, so she's connecting to how someone was feeling. So oftentimes she's sharing, or when you're creating your story, you are going to be sharing about where you were, what you were feeling, what you found, and where you are now. Because the journey that you are always helping people get to when you are talking about your products or just doing marketing in general, is you're bridging the gap and you're really speaking to where they're at, but you're also speaking to where they want to be. And then your product, your service, or your offer is always going to be the bridge that kind of like gaps that space. Okay. So, and this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter if it's a product, it doesn't matter if it's a course, an ebook, an opportunity. That is the bridge to get from where someone is to where they want to be. So when you are talking about your story, you're talking about some of the things that person might be dealing with. Right. So for example, for me, when I was dealing with like debilitating anxiety, I remember just the absolute stress that I would feel, just trying to get through my day, or complete inability to function and feeling like I was missing out on my kids' lives, and I just needed to find a solution. So that would be part of my story. So with whatever your story is, and it doesn't have to be something like super dramatic. It could just be something as little as, I really wanted to figure out, just an example, I wanted to figure out how I could get my juicy pregnancy lips without fillers or injections. And it could just be something easy like that. If you were selling, let's say that you were selling a lip plumper, for example, right? Um, that could be your story, right? So you're going to pick one product or one small collection of products that you are going to build your story around. And the reason that I recommend doing that is because it's going to give your message a focal point. Even if your company has a lot of amazing products, like the one, oh gosh, that's so, I got Sharpie in my hand. So that's what that is. Even if your company has a lot of amazing products, like our company does, and it's like all over the place, a lot of times your company is probably telling you to like, hey, we're going to promote this product this week or this product this week. And so your messaging on social media kind of gets diluted because you're not exactly sticking with one thing and talking about that and gaining consistency. And there's something to be said about focusing on that one thing, focusing on your story. All of the successful marketers, like even, we talked about her before, but Jordan Levesque, she's very, very successful with what she did. And she was teaching people on the calorie deficit and keto. And she happened to partner with a company that offers products that fit into a keto lifestyle. So she's telling her story and she has a focus. She's got one, so her company has a bunch of different products. She was focusing on one small product line. Now, that doesn't mean that you can never promote the other products in your company. Just be mindful of where you're doing that. So, for example, on my social media, I'm not sharing about all the things that our company has to offer. But inside of our customer community, inside of the place where people are already in, they're already loving the products, this is where we share more about some of like the little obscure products that our company has or that aren't part of our main like core message and focus and mission. Okay. So now back to Susie's story. So she was sharing what she was doing, where she was feeling. I was exhausted. And then she's like, this is what I found. One day I saw a friend post about this coffee that was helping her with all this. And I said, sign me up. And so she has her story here. So this is where she's like, I wasn't even craving this anymore. So now in marketing, this is what we call the aha moment. This is where somebody has like an aha, where they're like, they discovered something, the discovery phase, the aha moment. What is this? What's this new discovery? What did you find? What's helping you, right? What's helping people? So, this is how you can start to share your story, in a way that's going to, yes, be able to sell products, but also connect to people, build your personal brand. And it's more than just a product. You are talking about you're weaving your story into there. So this is where she's saying the results that she's got. And she said, never ever in my life considered selling coffee as a part of my business. So this is what she's saying. She's like, but God had other plans. And she's like, I love that the business and product and sisterhood and how I can get paid to be me and drink coffee and be me. So that's awesome. So this is where what she's sharing. So now, and then obviously when you clicked on this link, this is where you could purchase the coffee. And so that's it, right? But she has made this about her personal brand. So she's sharing her story, she's sharing her background, she's building community, she's building connections, and then she has a link to for that. Okay. So this is why I recommend having a story page. Now, this is also going to be the same story that when you're crafting it, you are going to be posting that as a pinned post. We recommend a pinned post on your personal profile. You don't have to do a video if you don't want to. In fact, Probably, honestly, probably just a pinned post is better because people like the ability to read and see that. And so, a pinned post on your personal profile, this is where you're going to put your story. You're also going to put your story as a link in your website bio somewhere. That's what your story is. Okay. And so, you're developing your story. If you are a network marketer, you want to craft a story around your product, your opportunity, your company, because this is going to be very powerful for your personal branding. And then obviously, she's also sharing a little bit here about at the end, she's got information like, I never thought I would be selling coffee as part of my business, but oh my gosh, here I am. And so then in the back of people's minds, they're like, oh, hey, if I love this, I could do this too. And so that's just a little bit of information. Okay. So this is the story page. So now some story prompts that I want you to go through would be where were you before you found your products or opportunity? What were you struggling with? What were some of the feelings that you had? What problem were you looking to solve? Then how or what did you find? Okay. And you don't have to say like, oh, I found this and found. You can keep it kind of vague if you want, obviously, but you can just say like, so what was your epiphany moment? What was your aha moment? How did you discover this? Where did you find out about it? And what has it been like since you found it? What are some of the results that you have actually experienced with this? And talk a little bit about this. So this is like a journaling exercise. I want you to write this down. You're going to figure this out. And then you're going to talk about now how the company or the product and how they can get that and all of this. So you can absolutely use this as an outline. I will go ahead and give you the link to this so that you can kind of mirror your post after this right here. Okay, so that you can start to write about where you were, what you're feeling. This is just a template for your structure. Now, keep in mind that if you are using my templates for your funnel, for your website, you can absolutely add this to your about page of your website. That's going to be super helpful. You can link to this then, you can connect it. So we'll show you how to connect your domain, all of the things. But for now, you are just using this as a story page. In addition, when you are figuring out what your story is, you can also start to have people like opt in to like generate leads. You could even she could even use this and create an ebook about it if she wanted to. She could, and then sell the ebook and then obviously her product at the end. But so that is just an idea. So obviously this is a story page. Please use this as an outline to be able to figure out what your product is, what your stories are. So, for example, if you are on my personal team and you're watching this, I recommend your most highest impact products. So for me, we have three specific products, our core three products that are very high impact products that people are getting amazing results with. So it's kind of like a transformation system. So that's what I'm recommending. The other person that does a really great job, let me show you. Okay. Now, Jordan Levesque is another one that I like to feature. So let's see here. Okay, so when you click on her work with me page, she is also sharing about working with her, what she has to offer, supercharging it, like all of this, by the way, that you can get this specific template for a page inside of my upgraded it's like a little mini course where you can grab all of these. They will be uploaded into your thing in an instant. And so that is in, I don't even know what I'm going to call it, but it is like my, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. My funnel page, my funnel queen course, I guess, or something. So you can get all of these templates available to you at this, just a drop like this, like boop, where you pop in your own links and it's right here already. It's like, I don't even know, instant funnel magic. I guess we could call it that. something like that. It's really awesome. So, if that is something that you're interested in, go ahead. That might be one of your next steps. But essentially, we want to get your story out there. We want to start having people know what you do so that you can start creating your viral content to be able to get in front of new people, and to be able to grow your business and build your brand. And then ultimately, once you have all of these systems in place that you're nailing down, to be able to start moving into automating your business, attracting people through paid ads, and growing your business that way as well. So thank you so much for tuning in today to this week's or today's topic of utilizing your personal story, what that looks like, and how you can create that for yourself. When you have completed this assignment, please share it. If you are needing help crafting your story, this is what I do for you. This is what I did for years in my marketing agency and working with my private clients. So if you need help with this, it's not going to cost you thousands of dollars. I have a membership community. It is called the Co-Creating Queens VIP member community, which is coaching and content. So you literally have the ability to ask me questions. You can also have the ability to get on with me live and do that. So we have two different membership options available. There's the basic entry level option, and then there's the VIP option, which gets a little more one-on-one FaceTime. So if you are looking for additional content and help with that, you can go ahead and ask inside of our community here in our weekly Q&A if this is something you'd like us to cover. And you can also apply to come into one of the hot seats that we do or work with me more closely. So thank you so much for watching this. I am very excited for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, if you're interested in checking out the Co-Creating Queens VIP community, it's like ridiculously entry-level priced. Go to cocreatingqueens.com or click on the link in the description. So thank you so much for watching. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up and be sure to click subscribe if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.